Hello, my name is Junior Carty. The purpose of this video is to provide a broad description of a discovery which I have made and which relates to the nature of physical reality. The discovery relates to an entirely new and radical model of the universe, of which I am now entirely convinced is 100% accurate and true. And knowing what I now know of the profound implications which are inherent in the model, I feel that I am morally obliged to reveal the discovery I have made, and that I do it sooner rather than later. Now, a very famous scientist called Michael Faraday once stated, "Nothing is too wonderful to be true if it be consistent with the laws of nature." This quote perfectly describes and sums up the model of the universe I am going to describe. All aspects of the model and the scenarios which I am going to describe conforms to the laws of nature and are founded on the facts we already know for sure about the laws of physics according to the standard model of physics, conforms to general relativity and quantum electrodynamics. This is how I am going to do this. I'm going to stick to providing a broad basic synopsis of the most radical conclusions which are inherent in the model. However, the risk in doing it this way is that because this is a radical new theory, it is inevitable that there will be certain aspects of the landscape of the universe which the model describes, which, when regarded in isolation, will seem fantastical to you. Now, when you come across a scenario or aspect of the model which is just seems too fantastical to be true, just be aware that everything I am going to say can be validated and it is true. Believe me. Meantime, you're just going to have to employ a fair amount of suspension of disbelief and just accept everything I have to say at face value. This model predicts an infinite multiverse, and in the mathematics of the infinite universe, the model predicts that eventually one individual intelligent living being will discover the theory of everything. Now, by its very definition, there of course can only be one theory of everything. There cannot be two theories of everything. The theory of everything represents a profound empirical truth. However, in order for the theory of everything to ever be discovered, requires the occurrence of a specific sequence of prerequisite events to occur in one individual's life, in order for that individual to ever be capable of discovering the theory of everything. I only know this because the specific sequence of events which need to occur in order for it to be discovered has happened in my life, and I have discovered the theory of everything. Now, the mere fact that I have made that statement means either one of two things. Either cabin fever has finally settled in and I've totally lost the plot, or that it betrays an underlying megalomaniac personality with a mental illness. Or, secondly, two, that I am a sane and rational individual, so that at very least it deserves a little further consideration perhaps. Now, with regard to the first option and my mental health, the model of the universe I am going to describe is the culmination of many years of research on the subject. I am a 64-year-old man and an entirely sane and rational individual, and anyone who knows me will corroborate that this is so. Every statement I am going to make can be backed up by reference to the laws of physics, quantum mechanics and general relativity. This model of the universe revealed itself to me over time. I have realised that no matter how fantastical it seems, that this is just the way it is. And all I ask, please, is that you just don't shoot the messenger. So, how do I know that what I've discovered is the theory of everything? The simple explanation is because the application of the mathematics and geometry which are inherent in the model explains every physical phenomena in the universe, including, most important of all, an explanation for the existence of life and of conscious awareness. Now, ultimately, it will be theoretical physicists who will formulate the equations which will explain the structure of the universe in geometric and mathematical terms. But here's the thing. The moment you understand the profound implications which are inherent in this model, and you get it, if you get it at all. Now, you won't need a mathematician or a physicist to tell you that it is true. You will know that it is true. And here's a heads up. The moment you get it, it will hit you like a ton of bricks, just as it did with me. And at that moment, your life will be changed forever.